Today I am going to give you information about how to conduct online practicals using this particular site. And first you have to log in this particular website olabs.edu.in, olabs.edu.in. You will get this particular page, and actually you have to log in this, so then only you can use the simulations for conducting practical experiments. And here you have all the subjects, and I'm going to click on chemistry. You will get class 12 experiments are here, and today I'm going to show you the experiment how to do the preparation of inorganic compounds, your second experiment, preparation of inorganic compound. And we are going to do more salt preparation. So just click on that experiment. You will get this particular page, and here there are lots of options like theory, procedure, animation, simulator, etc. And theory, if you can see here very clearly, everything is well arranged. What is the objective of the experiment, inorganic compound, what it is, and what is coordination compound, and what is double salt, and difference between coordination compound and double salt. And more salt will come under the category of a double salt. Actually, this topic will be there in the chapter coordination chemistry. And there you will see the more salt is a double salt, which is the salt formed from ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate, and the formula FeSO4 NH4 twice SO4 6H2. And you can go to the procedure, which is already there in your practical textbook. It's same procedure, how to prepare inorganic compound more salt. And I am going to show you today simulation, so that you will feel you are conducting experiment virtually, and in not a physical presence in this chemistry lab, but we will get some sort of experience we are doing this experiment, and you can understand what are the steps involved in that. So for that you will get this particular, click on the simulator, you will get this page, preparation of inorganic compound. And here there is a small box, because here three experiments are there. One is ferrous sulfate, ferrous ammonium sulfate, and second is potash alum, and the third one is potassium trioxalato ferrate 3. Okay, so here I am going to do with ferrous ammonium sulfate, that is more salt, so I will click on that. So you here it is selected ferrous ammonium sulfate, and so that you can see the experimental setup here, like your chemistry lab table, and we are taking the weight of ferrous sulfate, first taking the weight of ammonium sulfate, and taking 3 ml of sulfuric acid. Is everything clear here? And now how will you do this experiment? Just here you can see there is a help option is there. When you are clicking on the help option, they will give you a step-by-step procedure what to do, and you have to go through this instruction, and based on the same instruction you have to conduct the experiment in the same order. Okay, what order they are saying, the same order we should follow the experiment. Okay, and so I will show you, and the experiment is doing by drag and drop method. You know what it is. Drag and drop method means you have to drag this chemical to a certain position and drop it there, so that balance the software will do the experiment. And you have to do just add ferrous sulfate, add ammonium sulfate, and add sulfuric acid, like that, by using drag and drop method. So first I will see ferrous sulfate 7 gram, ammonium sulfate 3.5 gram. So take these two in our chemistry lab we are using balance for taking this weight, and here it is already 7 gram and 3.5 gram. That is the ratio you have to use for preparing more salt. And ferrous sulfate, first click it and drag it to above the beaker. So just click on that. So you are adding ferrous sulfate. Second is ammonium sulfate. Click on ammonium sulfate and drag it into the beaker. Click on that. It is adding ammonium sulfate. Then add sulfuric acid and bring that cylinder to above the beaker and click it. You will add sulfuric acid. You know why we are adding sulfuric acid? To prevent the hydrolysis of ferrous sulfate. Otherwise ferrous will convert it to ferric. So now we'll go to the next. So we added both the salt, ammonium sulfate and ferrous sulfate. Now we need to prepare solution. For that, here there are hot water 20 ml and our mixture, and we have a glass rod, and then a filtration setup is here. This is the setup of filtration, glass rod, funnel, filtration, that is funnel stand, and we need to collect the filtrate. We need a china dish. Now the next step is add hot water to ferrous. So just click on the beaker and bring it above the ferrous sulfate and click it, so that you will add water here, and then you have to stir the solution. So just select, click on the glass rod and drag it and bring it inside the beaker and click. Okay, drop it, so that that stirring is going on. So all the solution, all the salt dissolved very well in that solution, and we got now a solution of ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate. Now next step is we need to filter this into to this glass rod, so that filtration will continue taking place, and just drag this beaker and bring it to near the glass rod and click. So automatically you can see the solution is transferred through glass rod to the funnel, and filtration is going on, and we need a filtrate actually, not the things in the filter paper. Some impurities, if it is there, it will be there in the paper, and we want this filtrate, and this filtrate we will collect it in a china dish. So next step is you have to do the crystallization step. So this is a crystallization step setup. We need to evaporation. So first is evaporation, evaporating the crystal slowly. This step is known as crystallization, and slowly you have to boil this mixture. And what you have to do is just stir with the glass rod and relieve a drop using a glass rod while heating, and just use blow off method, and your water drops, so that is that liquid, when it is converted to solid, when that moment is happening, you can stop the burner, because you have, that is called crystallization point. So how to identify crystallization point? Just dip the glass rod into the solution and relieve a drop and do blow off method, and while blowing, you will, this liquid will converted immediately as solid. That is the concept. So you can have to find out that crystallization point and then stop using the burner. So now how to operate this burner? Just click on this. Here you can see the burner switch on area, that is a knob. Just click on that. The flame comes. When flame comes, then immediately you should keep the glass rod inside the china dish, because without stirring it will undergo precipitation technique. So we need to we should not allow. And when you are leaving, you can see here some sort of solid formation, and you can stop heating. So when this glass rod is having that solidification, you have to stop it, and then transfer this china dish material to our crystallizing dish. Okay, so I transfer. Then you have to keep a lid. So this is a watch glass, and just keep it over, and so we close the our mixture. Now what to do is, next step is you are using a cold method, that is a condensation condition, that is you have to keep this this more salt mixture to above the cold water in a water trough, and just take this and keep it above the, inside the water trough, and it will be there, and you can see the timing, somewhat 30 minutes you should wait, and that is half an hour you need to wait, and after half an hour you can see there is a crystallization formation is there, crystals are formed, and with a certain liquid, and above liquid there is a small membrane, and you have to put some holes in that membrane and transfer the complete liquid. That liquid is known as actually mother liquor. You have to decant the mother liquor and collect the crystal back. So next step is just decantation, that one. Just to decant this mother liquor, take this uh, dish above the beaker, click it, so you remove the mother liquor, then wash with ethyl alcohol, just bring the ethyl alcohol to that, so getting pure crystal. So you washed, and again that also you have to just mix it well, and you are transferred to that. Okay, now you got the crystal. The next is transfer the crystal into filter paper to absorb water molecule. Just bring to above the filter paper and just pour it, and so that you got the crystal, and take the another filter paper and put it above the crystal, and so that maximum water molecule will be absorbed, and you will get the dry crystal, and that crystal transferred into a china dish, sorry, water glass, and you will get this is a crystal, pale green crystal which having monoclinic structure, and this is a pale green crystal of